I'm a little tired today, but I cannot go to sleep knowing I left that table the way I left it. So I'm going to have to get up out of this room and go take care of that. Okay, y'all, welcome to Hello Life with Miss Coco Bowden. And today, well, tonight it is, we got some cleaning to do before we can go to bed. Even though I came in the bedroom, I got to leave back out the same way I came in. And yes, you will hear my TV playing some. Let me wash my hands. Need to wash on my face too. Something bit me earlier. Oh, that feels good. And it went over my jaw. I don't know what it was. But let's go get this job done. I gotta put up food. Gotta lock the doors. Put stuff in Ziploc bags. I could have done it earlier. Let's see. Door locked. Ooh. As bad as I want to see what's on TV, I better not. If I get started with that TV. Okay. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is put up this food. Putting food up and cleaning off tables, that's all part of, self-love. I don't know how I was on Facebook and TikTok, and when I get on there, it takes away my time. Alright, what I need to do. So first thing I'm going to do is put this food up that's open. This will be for tomorrow. A lot of servings for tomorrow. I cooked chicken breast and broccoli with some rice. That's what I had. And you talk about something good. That was good. Feels like I've been eating all day. I don't think I have, but it feels like it. I feel full. Oh, that's right. It's probably the shot. But I feel full. I expect this here to get gone tomorrow. You know what? Let me just put a glove on. This spatula is going too slow. I want a piece of this chicken. Let me put some gloves on and get this. Who's up with me cleaning? Or doing something that you were supposed to have done earlier? When you run across this broadcast, go ahead and get it done. We got 30 minutes to do what we need to do. And move on. Okay. Let me grab here. I think I'm going to have enough for 2 more bags of this rice. Yeah. And that broccoli is doing the most. Y'all know I use these little small sandwich bags. And I stick them down into a cup and open them. And that's how I fill up my bags easy. I didn't buy the bigger sandwich bags because I want to kind of put it in portions. That way I can, if I don't need it all, I don't have to use it all. This table, it's hard to keep the table clean. Like if I don't put stuff up as I go, and that's part of my problem, is that I do not put stuff up as I go. And then by the time I get ready to eat, guess who's tired and don't want to do anything? Yes, me. I don't want to do anything by then. By the time I finish eating, I'm like, I'm done. And ready to go. I gotta work on that. I've been like that for years, so it's gonna take time to straighten that out. Now, I was talking about today on my other podcast, Kiva Advancement and Empowerment Podcast for Women. I was talking about people with low self-esteem. And I was telling the story about how I used to have low self-esteem because it just seemed like nothing I ever did was right when I was younger or when I got into relationships. Now, one thing I used to love to do, and I talk about it a lot because I do miss that side of me, it's just hard to get it back. You know, once you've been broken in areas of your life, it's hard to pull it back. But the side of me that I miss is that nobody never had to tell me to clean up. That was one of my favorite things to do. I would get up in the midnight hours and clean up so that when daddy or mama came home from work, all they had to do was cook. And sometimes I clean up and they'd be like, who stayed up and cleaned up? I wouldn't never tell them that it was me, but it was me that had stayed in the kitchen and cleaned up. All right, let me put a little bit of that back. Yeah, I didn't tell them it was me. But yeah, I loved cleaning up until I got in that first relationship. No, it was the first and the second relationship. And I talk about these relationships all the time because it tells you how these guys groom me into this. You know, these guys, like, they were every bit 17, 18 years older than me. I was a baby, basically, to like they're 40-some years old. You know, being 20 years old and you there with a 40-some year old. And then when I got with the first guy, I was 15 and he was 40-something at the time. You know, they had years beyond me. And you know, all I knew was what mama had taught me. That's all I had knew, what mama and daddy had taught us. And I didn't know anything about what trauma was, what a Bruce was, any of that. I didn't know what that stuff meant. I mean, as far as I was concerned, everything was good. And it was a normal life for me, a Bruce was. But as you get older, and as the old folks say, if you live long enough, you will learn that everything you think you know, you don't know. So when I got in a relationship with these guys, they were alcoholics. Straight up alcoholics. I didn't even really truly know what alcoholism meant. Even then. Nope, sure didn't. I didn't know what that really meant. But what it really meant was that my life was going to be a mess. Because when you get in a relationship with someone who's an alcoholic or is a drug addict, you know, that's a habit. That means whatever they decide to do, you got to do too. And if you're not on board with it, then that means you are a threat to their habit. So that would mean a lot of times we get drunk and don't clean up. I mean, a lot of times we smoke and don't clean up. That's what it meant. And then when you sober up, you realize how big of a mess you made. But while you're high, you're not the only ones that really cared about the mess when we were high was some of them who got paranoid and was like, they just gotta clean every little thing. I was wondering about this chicken. $2.90. And sodium and what? I didn't know that. 18 grams of protein, though. Well, $2.90 still ain't bad. My bad. I was looking at this chicken that I had cooked tonight. I got some I gotta bag up. Put in these little baggies. But yeah, being with them kept me from cleaning up. And after you do that for a long time, that's a habit that you learn too. You don't clean up. You just sit around, throw your beer cans anywhere, and you know, you only clean up when you know somebody coming over. How many people are like that? You only clean up good when you know somebody's fixing to come over, and you rush to get everything cleaned up, and it's like you got this super power cleaning machine on you then, because it seems like when you know somebody coming, you can clean up everything in 5 to 15 minutes. Sometimes even 2 minutes if they're already in the yard. But when you're here by yourself, when I'm here by myself, it's hard to do that. Now, keep in mind, I said that's when I was in that type of relationship that I would rush to clean up like that because, you know, that was what I was used to. Now, coming here a little further, now I'm not used to any of that. I'm not used to cleaning up, rushing to clean up or anything. I'm now finding my, I guess, groove again. Finding my touch again for things like this. Other than that, child, I stayed on the road. I stayed on the road a lot. So I didn't really have to worry about the cleaning up part. But since I've been home since the pandemic is what socked me down. And when we didn't have to go running off to singing things and go to church, it was horrible. I think I got out of practice of doing anything at that moment. I just got out of it, and these are good. Gonna have them for the granddaughters in the morning. I just got out of practice of doing anything, and now trying to get back into the practice is not as easy as I would think it would be. It's not as easy as I want it to be. But I'm doing it. And a lot of that is because of the health conditions. And I know I talk about it all the time. At the same time I'm talking to y'all about it, it's therapy for me. Until I get a therapist. Somebody say, until she gets the therapist, we got to hear about this. But this is why we don't clean. This is why a lot of times you see us gaining weight and things, because we have trauma that's running through our minds, in the back of our minds. It's constantly on this belt that just keeps going and going and going. And finally, you know, when you realize, hey, it's 4 or 5 years past and I ain't done nothing. I ain't been nowhere. You know, when the pandemic came and shut things down, I really didn't go nowhere. Come on, speak to me. I didn't go nowhere. Did I care to go anywhere? No. Because all I knew was they were saying if you go, that this gonna happen, that. I don't even think half America is over that. Over those fears. I really don't. We out here just living our best life, but I don't think a lot of us got over that. I got over it in 2023. That's when it took me that long to be like, okay, I'm not staying in this house. I'm going to go out. Took a long time. I need to save this. Or do I? See, this is it. You know, I had this aluminum pan. This pan has been here since I had that cheesecake about 3 weeks ago. We got to get rid of the aluminum pan. We can't do it, y'all. We got to get rid of it. Alright, I smooshed it up. I threw it away. I get that from my mama, too. She used to love to say things like that. Now we're going to go put this other stuff up and put this food up in the fridge. And gotta get this table cleaned off. I've been looking at this thing all day and it's just bothering me. Got to put butter up. These tortillas can go up. Thought I saw some cheese over here that I need to put up. Yeah, there it is. Gotta put that cheese up. I'll be back. I'm gonna throw these bags away. Don't need these bags. It stank over here. Must be that bad. Okay, I'm back. It's hard to throw some things away. Then I have to use that line. Am I really even using it? Do I even need it? Okay. This. Put this back in here. Life would be so much easier if we just did it as we went, right? But when your brain's not trained to do that, that's what makes it hard. And that's the part that I'm working on to becoming a better housekeeper. I be knowing what needs to be done, but even like now, in this hour with the air off, I feel like I'm straining on breathing. Okay, this here, I'll go ahead and throw this away. Buy my baby some new notebooks and things. Oh man. Ooh. That almost got me. But yeah. I'm getting where I get it, y'all. I don't care if it's late at night, but I'm going to get it cleaned off. Because it's my responsibility. I did not realize I cooked that much rice. I cooked 1.5 cups of rice, and I thought it was going to make about maybe four servings, but that cup of rice made that was a lot of servings. I can keep that one because that one is decent. It made a lot of servings. At least I know now when I'm cooking for myself just to cook 1 cup of rice. Or not even 1 cup, really. Because on these shots, on the Mounjaro shot, like these little bursts of energies do come like it's coming tonight. I got this little burst of energy. And the eating is just not there. Even though I made myself eat a couple of chips. I did binge on a Little Debbie cake. I ate 2 Little Debbie cakes. The strawberry shortcakes. Let me drink some water. I ate 2 of those. I know. I shouldn't have done it. But I did. I did it. I can't blame nobody for it. I wasn't even upset. I just did it because it was here and out of habit. That's what happened. It was habit. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this like that. Where you going? Right there. Why's that little jar back there? I don't know why that little jar back there. I hit this thing again. My oh my. Yeah, I did. I ate those cakes. And it ain't even that the cake calling me now. It's just that I got a habit of going to it. Habits are hard to break. That's why I be trying to tell people, don't start nothing you can't keep up now. That's one of the rules that you used to hear all the time. Don't start it if you can't keep it up. I ain't listening. I started anyway, thinking I could smoke and keep up with everybody. And that cigarette habit was a lot of money. Okay, let's move this over here. We getting somewhere. I almost got it cleaned off. Because, see, my granddaughters are coming in the morning, too. And I want to have everything already. As far as I know, they're coming. Now, I don't know. Sometimes they be saying they're coming in, they don't come. So, regardless, I have to clean this off for me. And if they come, this helps them, too. Because that youngest one, she don't care to be in no dirt. She'll get up, start washing dishes and everything. I don't know what that was wasted. Something wasted over here. I'm wiping this down. What in the world? Some of the things that do put a little damper on my day is going through repeated things that I go through. I really hate that. Not just for me, but I just hate it because it's almost as if I live here, but someone else is the one who calls all the shots here. And we're praying those spirits up out of here. It's people that have that controlling spirit on them. That's what we're praying out. Out of my home. That witchcraft, that voodoo. Y'all may not believe in witchcraft or voodoo, but I can tell you that it is real. People do believe in that. And you got to listen at what people say when they tell you, when they sitting there telling you stories about what they used to do. You better look at them good and see if that's who they still is. That's why I stopped eating stuff from people. Need one more trash bag. Well, 2 more. I got that cleaned off. Whew. Had to stop eating from them. Ooh. I think I found what stinks. Rose. I don't know why it keeps showing up. Every time I throw it away, it comes right back. Sweeping a little bit here. I am not giving them kids none of my yogurt again. When I'm done. I don't think they really like my kind. But they'll see me eating it and they'll be like, Grandma, it looks so good. Doing a little sweep in here. Ooh. Put that back down. Well, y'all, I got the majority done. Well, I did do what I was set out to do, which was clean the table off and the counter off. And I even did a little sweep in here. What I'm going to do next is get this trash picked up off this living room floor. And anything in here that needs to be put up, I'm going to put it up where it belongs. Let's see here. You keep hearing me take deep breaths because I am having a little breathing issues tonight. You know what? I'm sitting here saying that and sitting right beside the asthma pump. I need to just go ahead and take it. So the weight loss is helping with a lot. But I'm still, you know, it's taking its time. But I feel like I am getting a lot better. Let me see here. I will go ahead and take this medicine while I'm in it. While I'm in the pocketbook. Okay. Do y'all hear that thing? I just just noticed. Listen at this. I can hear this noise that's in the background. And when I just got quiet, I heard it good. So I'm going to set the phone here for just a second. I want you to listen and see if you hear a noise that sounds like it's pulsing and something like that. I can hear it, but I don't see this thing lighting up. So y'all might not be able to hear it. I can hear it just as good. And it sounds like it's in my room. Sounds like it's under my bed. All right, people, let's get finished. Let's go ahead and finish up what we're doing. I know I didn't have much to talk about. I just needed y'all's little encouragement of knowing that you would be listening to help get me started. Because I knew I didn't want to go to sleep with my table in the shape that it was in. That I did know. So what I'm doing is just picking up this trash that's down here. And then I'm getting ready to the bed myself. I might even take me a bath tonight. Y'all know, I was just sitting here thinking that if I get enough weight loss, I might be able to hold myself up in the shower. I still hear that noise. And that's why I can't sleep at night. That noise, it goes all day, all night long. And it's noise harassment. That's not supposed to be around here like that. But yes, I'm about done. Well, I'm going to leave it to God. And I'm going to be searching too to see if I can find where it's coming from. Somebody going to have to pay a price with God. I ain't worried about trying to get you back. I just want the noise to stop because that noise been going on now for almost 3 years. That's how long I've been targeted. And, you know, people have been doing things to me that I know of. I know I didn't start experiencing things and getting sick until the end of 2021 is when I started noticing it. But I thought I was just getting sick because I had long haul COVID. That's what I thought it was. I didn't know it was coming because people were doing stuff and sabotaging me, sabotaging my health. I rebuke it right now in Jesus' name. I speak health and wellness over me. I speak health and wellness over their minds, that they won't want to hurt another human being. I sure do. That they won't want to do what's been done to them to somebody else. That they'll want to stop it. That they'll go back to God on His side and they'll truly trust and believe Him for their earnings. Their true, honest earnings. Because that noise, it give me cold chills down in my ear and the top of my head. It feels like brain freezes. And sometimes it feels like little seizures. That's how bad it be. And being that I'm talking about, they turned it up. And now it's in my ear sounding like the ocean. And I have been to the ear doctor twice. I went to a guy that specializes in it. And there was nothing wrong with my ears. So it's something here. Wherever it is, it's on that end near my bedroom. And I'm not going to talk about it too much with y'all because some of y'all might be the enemy. I'm not going to talk about it like that. No. I hope God has put the good people on to listen to my podcast. And I am done. I'm done with my little potion. Ooh, I almost left this in here. Ugh. Hard to pick this thing up. Yep. I'm gonna locate where that thing is. I bet it's under the house. That noise is horrible. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. And I hope that I helped you to clean up something or helped you to talk through something. I mean, I don't know. Hello Life has helped me to understand that cleaning up is self-love. If I don't say nothing else, that's what it is. It's self-love, and that's why I want to continue doing it and continue trying to keep my home nice. And again, even against the odds, I know God is with me. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up. I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, that we can do some deep cleaning in the corners. All right. Y'all have a blessed one.